Okay, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our call. Thank you, Sylvie, for killing the music. Welcome, everybody, to our call. It is now Monday morning, and we are going to kick off our first webinar of the week. My name is David Cutler, and I am going to be your presenter today. So, again, I hope you all had an awesome weekend and you're getting ready for some exciting stuff coming up. Our clock is ticking, guys. Our clock is ticking. Meaning there's only a limited time to get people involved before we close for the draft. So I'm going to explain that as we go on. But first of all, welcome to the call, Rewards Ripple Solutions. Pretty well, the name says everything. It's a reward program that has a ripple effect and it's solving different solutions around the world. Basically, Paul Davis, our managing director, as he says, and it's stuck with us, is play, enjoy, win, share, and give back to one who needs it. And I think that really is important because as you're going to see here, you're going to find out how our program works. So first of all, let's move on and get started into this. We first want to make this real clear. Do not overthink our program. We are in pre-launch and there's going to be a lot coming as we open up the organization to the world. However, pre-launch means, like any other pre-launch, we are at the beginning stage and there's a lot more to come. So please don't overthink this. We're going to cover today what you can do, how you can get excited, and how you can share this with other people to get involved at no obligation, no credit card payment, no commitment on their end apart from just an email, a name, and a sign up. And it's something that they will never ever stop thanking you for. So first of all, don't overthink this. It's a reward program. We've all seen reward programs, been around for years and years and years. Hilton Honors, Delta Airline, frequent flyers, credit card paybacks, even your local store. So guys, all we've done is got a reward program. It's got a unique twist. What is the new twist? Well, it's a game changer for people helping each other. It's really, truly a way that you can help others but be rewarded at the same time. We have different games inside our new platform. And this platform, when you go in and participate to get your parts, your points, should I say, not pass, you're going to split your points 50-50 with a charity of your choice. Guys, that is so cool because what it's going to do is it allows you to, where you perhaps over the years have always wanted to help some charitable organization, whether it's cancer, whether it's a pet foundation, whether it's something to do with your own direct village area, wherever you're located, you can donate your points, 50% of your points to that charity. We call it I Play, We Win. So 50% of everything you do always is going to go to a charity, 50% is going to go to you. Now, there's going to be the odd opportunity or the odd time you'll have an option where you can post something about a charity run or something where you would not get the 50% points. The whole points would go to that charity, but you would make the decision whether you want to participate in that. So really and truthfully, it's like players and charities coming together. And I keep saying this to people all the while. When you've got a tight budget or you really want to help people, but things just don't fall financially for you, in this particular program, it allows you to be helping people daily. Pretty cool, right? Now, what we wanted to do was create no burden to somebody when this platform got built. We wanted to make sure we could create a way that is satisfying, and we wanted to create a need so that we know so many people out there have got this need for extra help, whether they're behind on a rent payment, a car payment, whether they're short on groceries, hygienes, whatever it may be. We needed to offset that need, what's out there. And of course, we needed to create some excitement. So guys, sit back and watch this video. And then right after that, we're going to get into the nuts and bolts, and we should be done in about 20 minutes once the video's ended. Thanks, guys, and enjoy.
Welcome to Rewards Ripple Solutions, better known as Ripple. This is a quick video intro of what Ripple offers to their members. As you know, there are many opportunities being offered on the social sites about making you rich with their next big product. As you and I know, they are not always what they say they are. So let me begin by telling you we're not a business opportunity or a get-rich-quick scheme. Ripple is a free platform designed to help charities and struggling people around the world. The Ripple platform allows you to earn free points daily, which you divide 50-50 with a national charity, and use your points for your day-to-day necessities. Let's explain. Every time you play or participate in any of Ripple programs, you're always helping charities around the world. And the best thing is you have the opportunity to pick which charity you want to earn points for, and can change that whenever you want. On the Rewards Ripple platform, we offer many different games, surveys, and postings you can post on your social environment, where you receive points. Then these points you can use on the Ripple auction site. Yes, that's what we said. You earn free points where you can use them to bid on your day-to-day necessities, like groceries, hygiene products, food, and many other items that you may be short of in your day-to-day life. Wow, you may say, but it even gets better. Sometimes we all get behind on our bills, whether it's rent or your utility bills, or maybe you are late on a student loan or credit card payment. Well, just go to the auction site and bid on Make My Payment for Me. Crazy, right? But it doesn't stop there. Additionally, on the auction site there are luxury items. Things like cruises and vacations, airline tickets, even cash money, and all these are free to you if you win the bid. The more games you play in, and the more postings you post, the more points you receive. Then simply place your bid on the product you want. And don't forget, every time you win, your points are divided 50-50 with the charity you are playing for. And guess what? They can go to the charity side of our auction site and bid just like you. In fact, we are setting a new standard for charitable organizations, as they don't have any of the red tape they normally have to go through with a traditional donation. It's simple. Let's say the nonprofit organization is looking for a pallet of water or warm clothes. They just place a bid on a pallet of water, or the warm clothes they are looking for. And if they win the bid, the product is immediately shipped to the people or organization they are trying to help. It truly is a game changer for charitable organizations. Think about it, as soon as they win the bid, the product is on the way to make a difference. No red tape, just true results. In the meantime, let me tell you how this can be life-changing for you and your family. Every time you refer somebody to this exciting program, you get 20% of their winning share of points, and what's even better, 10% of their winning share of points goes to your fundraising program or vacation fund. Make sure you visit our website to get a full understanding how our referral and fundraising programs work. So sign up and start telling your friends and family or anybody you meet about Ripple, as every time they play and win, you win points. And it even gets better. With some of our partners, you can even win real cash all for playing in their games. So again, share this new incredible platform with your friends and family, which will make a difference in their life just like yours, as they can win their day-to-day necessities just like you. And remember, it can be anything from groceries, pay a bill, or cash. And don't forget, if they win, you win. At the same time, you are doing your part by playing for charities and winning points to make a difference to the people who need the help. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is truly to help charitable organizations and struggling individuals. At the same time, make a little difference in your life by getting the day-to-day necessities or the odd luxury items. How can you do this, you may ask? It's real simple. Our advertisers play an 8 to 12 seconds video in our games, advertising their products that fit your profile. And if you want to purchase through the ad, you often are giving a discount. By you watching the advertising, Ripple generates an income that we purchase products for the auction site, where you are able to bid on the items that you want. This is truly a win-win situation for everybody. Sign up now and let's make a difference. We thank you for being part of this game-changing platform, raising funds for charitable organizations around the world. The revolution starts now. So make sure you join us on one of our weekly webinars to find out more. As we say at Ripple, play, enjoy, win, share, and give back to one who needs it.
Okay, so you pretty well got all the facts right there in the video. It tells you the whole story. So there is no membership to sign up, no fee, nothing of in-depth information about you, no KYC. It's just a matter of an email address, your name, your phone number, and obviously what country you're from. So there's zero cost to become a member. Number two, you're helping charities all around the world. Okay, so remember, that's kind of satisfying that you're doing something to help people. And of course, the need is yourself. Everybody's got a need, whether it's to catch up on a bill payment, or whether it's to turn around and get some extra groceries, or if you're in a financial situation that you're happy with, everybody wants to take discounts. So why not go on a bit on a cruise that you get for free instead of paying for it, even if you've got a lot of wealth to you. So guys, there is so much excitement in winning the bids. We've kind of created something on a platform that really is going to be second to none once it takes off and goes around. Now, I was looking at some statistics this weekend, and I was seeing how many companies, what it takes in that challenge to get things to take off. And one of the biggest ones was Facebook, so it was shocking to me. But guys, we got an exciting future coming up over the next few weeks. But let's talk about that in a minute and talk about the magic game, which is how you can get points. Now, we're going to have lots and lots of games inside our platform. And it's not only going to be games. There are multiple different things in there, from posting banners. There's things in there from doing good for other people, helping businesses and things of that nature. But they're all point related. Now, the Magic game is the one which we've had now for another company for several years. Magic is very simple. The name says everything. It means that when you're going to play in the game, which starts on Monday morning and it ends on Saturday night, and none of our games work on a Sunday at the current time, and I'm pretty sure that will stay in place. So what happens is when you go into Magic, you open up the platform, you click on the Magic game to get your points. The first thing you'll see is a screen that is going to turn around and tell you whether you want to play for what charity. It's going to have a list of charities, or you can hit the toggle switch, you can put in tick boxes, and you can show which charities you want to rotate between, or you can just put the toggle across and it will just rotate between them all. Then you're going to go on and pick a pattern. In this case, there's a Y, but you can pick your own numbers like birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it may be. Whatever the numbers is you pick, 1 minute past midnight on Monday morning or 1 minute AM Monday morning, first number is going to show up, but you don't physically see the number until you click on it. And when you click on it, there is an 8 to 15 second commercial that runs. And once the commercial ends, the number you will see, and it will appear on your site by either being red or in yellow. If it lands on the numbers that you've got, then it's going to turn on and go yellow, which means congratulations, you got one of your number. If it lands on one of the other numbers, what you didn't pick, it's going to go red, and it's going to redirect you back to their website after about 6 seconds. So guys, it's that simple. You just come in each day. There are 4 numbers, 6 hours apart, and that will go Monday through Saturday, and you want to match as many numbers as you can. Every time you get a number, you'll get points. If you get the full complete match, then you get your prize points as well. So it's as simple as that. Now, there's another way to get points, which is referring. Right now, guys, I don't really push people to sign up. But what I can tell you, because I don't want people coming back to me in the future, is if you don't sign somebody up every day in this program, it is not shame on Ripple, it's shame on you. You literally are building a team that's going to change your future. Change your future. Yes, there are so many beautiful, wonderful business opportunities out there. And there's a lot of junk ones out there. But this is a program that is going to provide you groceries, airline flights. It's going to provide you the necessary day-to-day necessities you and your family need. And how you get them is from points. And the more people you refer, the more points you're going to get. Not only in the referral program, as you can see in here, you get 5 points for every referral. You get 25 referrals, you get an extra 25 points. As you can see, 171, 855, but because of the 25, they picked up another 150 points. When it goes to 175, they get another 25 points. All these points are hugely important. You're going to be able to get them from being part of the winner's circle, which is open for the first 100,000. The Magic game we just talked about. All the new sports games. I could do a full presentation just on 3 of the games. We're opening up the NFL draft game in approximately 2 weeks from now, which is a test to see how things work, so you can get points by picking people in the NFL draft. However, we've got soccer, cricket, we've got badminton, we've got ping pong, we have tennis coming in London for Wimbledon. There's just so many different ways that you can participate in live sporting games in a room environment playing against other players, and you get points for everything. We call it have your say. So what's going to happen is you're going to pick who you think is going to win the coin toss. Then you're going to pick who do you think, which end are they going to take of the field. So every time you get it right, you get points. All the points that aren't right go into a bucket, and then they have a percentage that go out towards the winners and for the top 10 or the top 20, depending on how many people play in the game. There are posting banners about your local businesses, local charities that people want to share information. You can get points for posting the banner. So if you've been to a Chinese restaurant in your geolocation and you say, hey, I'm going to share that on my social site, you post it on Facebook, you end up getting points. Well, that really helps that business because it's not just an advertisement, it's a referral. There are surveys you can do on different companies and organizations. You go out and do real surveys on them, which is going to help them businesses. Also going to get them reviews and everything they need, and you get discounts as well as the points. So there's a lot more coming, guys. We're working with the cruise ship lines right now to get points on cruise ships. So tremendous opportunity to get the points. Let me quickly explain how the points work for you building a team. This is where the shame on you happens if you don't go out and sign somebody up every day. If you don't set that as a goal, you're going to lose out. And the reason you're going to lose out is because of the winner's circle. But let me quickly explain here. Every time you play in the Magic game, a majority of our games is 50-50 split. So that means if you've signed up Tom and Tom has signed up Sue and Sue is the winner, out of her 50% that we want to call 100%, so 50-50, 50 goes off to the charity, the other 50% we want you to think of as 100%. Out of that 100%, Sue only gets 20%. And you might say, well, that's kind of giving up 50%, then I'm only getting 20%. Yeah, but look what happens. Let's say you sign up Tom and there's 10 Toms. And 10 Tom signs up 10 people, and that's Sue's. All those people below you are going to give you 20% of their winnings. So you're doing the same to the others. So we're using a form of network marketing, allowing you to build your team. So the more people you get in, but the reason it's so important right now is the winner's circle is available, and there's 10% goes into the winner's circle. When we get to 100,000 people, the winner's circle closes. So there's 20%, 20%, 20% going to go out into the 3 levels, 10% of the winner's circle for 70%. Additionally, if you're doing a fundraising program, the difference is here, if you're the winner, you don't get any points. It goes 3 levels up to help them in their fundraising, maybe a school, getting band equipment. Now, this could also be, hey, I just want to go on a vacation, and I want to say to my friend who is playing, hey, Jack or Peter or whoever it is, you, hey, would you mind playing in this game for free? Win points for yourself over here, win points, but at the same time, you're winning points for my vacation so I can go on a cruise. You know, some of your friends will want to do that just to help you out, but at the same time, they're winning. So that is a total amount of 100% breakdown on majority of our games, how they work. Now, the winner circle I just talked about, it's going to close at 100,000. What's going to happen is at the end of each month, 10% of all the winners will go in that 30-day cycle rather than a month. And that 10% pool, then points all in that pool will be divided equally at the end of each month on that 30-day cycle. Meaning 30-day cycle, if there's 31 days in the month, that'll be coughed up on the 30th. And then the 30 days next cycle means it would obviously end on the 28th or 29th, sorry. So guys, this is how the program works. It's real simple. The only thing to keep qualified in the winner circle is you must refer one person in lifetime, and you must each month bid on a item. Doesn't matter if you win it or lose it, but you must bid on it. Now, this is so important because this is really getting close to ending. It's called the round robin. The first 10,000 members in the round robin will ultimately be placed in a wheel at the bottom of a funnel. That means when new people come along and sign up, people that have heard about us but don't have a parent, somebody who give them their referral code, they're going to fall in this funnel. And as they fall in the funnel, they're around. When it gets to 10,001, it comes back to the first person. When it gets to 20,001, it comes back to the first person. What does it mean to you? 20% you're going to get from their winnings, 20% from somebody they refer, plus 10% from the winning circle. Guys, take advantage of this while it's still available. Now, what do you do with all the points? It's kind of common sense. You got to use them somewhere. You and the charities. So we have an auction site that you go into, which you heard about in the video. On this auction site, there's all kinds of things. There are things from Visa payments, fishing poles, bicycles, hygiene products, farmers' pumps for the fields, scooters to get to work, so on and so on. Even pay your rent, behind on a car payment. You can bid on all these different things, and they're all geolocation around the world, meaning that you're not going to have a food basket that's going to come from a local US company. You're going to get a food basket that is going to come from your local area in your area. So bottom line to the deal is, guys, you can turn around and join up to these, get into this, bid, and even make recommendations of what you want. Now, let me quickly explain how the bid cycle works. The bid cycle is very unique. Obviously, people are going to get tens of thousands of points. So sooner or later, they're going to have to lose them points. Otherwise, it would just keep accumulating. The second thing we wanted to do is make sure people didn't overbid on a product. So what we called it is our second chance opportunities, our second chance that makes a difference. When it's always tough for everybody, always around the holidays, November and December. So what's going to happen is after 3 separate bids on a product, you lose your current point bid, which will go into a holding bucket to be equally shared company-wide, November 1st of each year. So there's going to be tens of millions of points in here, or hundreds of millions of points are going to be equally shared by all active company people in November the 1st, allowing them to go back and bid on a product or products for Christmas presents or whatever they want to do, for groceries for the holidays. Now, how does that work? Well, let's say Tom wants a coffee pot. He bids 10, but Sue says 11. Tom goes 12, Sue 13, Tom 14. Because he's got 3 bids on the same product, he would lose them 14 points. Now, what it's done is made Tom say, well, okay, do I want to continue to bid? Okay, because am I spending too many points on this particular item, because 2 days later I can bid 5 points. So it's making the person slow down thinking about going crazy and just using all their points up. That's number one. Number two, then points then are dropped into this second chance opportunity. Now, Tom might come back and say, wow, I can still bid on here. I can go 16 points. And then Tom now is the winner of the item, and Sue loses her points, go over into the bucket. So it's a win-win situation all the way around. Of course, Tom can continue, and he can continue each time. But every 3 cycle, if he hasn't won the bid, then points drop into the bucket. And that is company-wide for everybody. So it really does make a difference. Now, the charity auction is slightly different. The charity auctions, they keep the points. They keep accumulating. And eventually, we'll figure out how to make sure if they got tens of thousands of points that they can take an offer. Maybe it might be, hey, 25 pallets of water for this much. So we'll work with the charities, make sure the charities always get rewarded. Now, where do the money come from for all the product? Well, you watch an 8 to 15 second short reel. They come from different advertisers. These are just examples. Even though we have one of these already agreed to go forward, we are working with Pizza Hut right now and Circle K. We're in negotiations. They pay a dollar amount for every time somebody, every 1,000 eyeballs that sees a commercial, they pay a dollar amount. That dollar amount then goes to the auction site. Now, guys, what's your next step? It's real simple. Inside your dashboard, once you sign up, there is a referral code. Okay, it's on a QR code. The rest of the site is very much plain and boring. It's all grayed out. You'll be able to click on the auction site just to see what's the auction site look like, but it does not operate, does not work. It's just there for a visual. Now what happens, guys, is you have your referral code. You can copy it or use your QR code. Take that and give that to every friends and family you can. Or any stranger you're walking down the street, somebody needs some money for their rent or needs their car payment or needs just groceries to survive. We also recommend you go and post it on your social sites. One of the ways you can do that is use ChatGPT. If you're good at writing, putting urgency in things and explaining it, you go ahead and write it up. Then add your referral code in the text and post it on your social sites. If you're not good at writing, have ChatGPT go out there and write it for you, and you can rotate these every day. Guys, it's that simple. Spread the word. Now, we have presentations for you to bring people along so they can get this experience you've just received. It's 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock on Mondays. That's always New York time. So if you're in Europe, because 9 hours adds to that, That means it's 8 a.m. in the morning before you possibly go to work, or on the way to work, you can listen to the call. So there's no excuse that people from around the world cannot get on these calls. Now, on Tuesday is only one call. That's 11 o'clock New York time done. And most of the evening calls are done by Kelly out of Australia. And she explains the program really good. You should listen to her. On Wednesdays, it's 2 p.m. It's done by Jim. So only one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. On Thursday, we go back to 2. There's one at 2 p.m. and again one at 11. That's usually me and Kelly. I do the Thursday at 2. She does the 11. And of course, on Friday, there's only one at 2 o'clock because we prepare for our Saturday, which is our update call every Saturday. Guys, get back to the person who invited you to the call today. Get back to them and let them get started. You cannot go to ripple.com because that site is not up, but you can go to the dashboard and log into your account. So make sure you save that. Once we get everything on the games done a little bit further, we'll be bringing up our website once we get it approved. So guys, thank you for joining me on the call today. As I explained to you a little bit earlier, I'm trying to get these calls down to less and less time. We're right at 25 minutes from when we started. It's 11:25. So we appreciate your time today. Please get people back on a call. We will see you tonight at 11 o'clock for Kelly. If not, we'll see you over the next couple of days. Thank you and God bless, guys. Hopefully this has helped some of you. And again, keep inviting people to come. It's going to be life-changing for you. Take care. God bless.